goal cushion. The ball is with James Bree, closed down by Elliot Anderson. Samuel Edozie cuts in off the right wing, and it's Romeo Lavia, edge of the box. Now Perrault, cross in from the left side, and now a shot blocked by Longstaff. They've done it. They're going to Wembley. We've waited so long for this, but Eddie Howe is the man who has guided Newcastle United to a cup final, their first since 1999. They have won a semi-final over 2 legs against Southampton by 3 goals to 1 on aggregate, and you can start celebrating.
Hi, how's everybody doing? It's Paul from Magpie 24/7, back again in the van, hard at craft, with another view from the van, and the view is certainly looking in a southerly direction because Newcastle United are in the League Cup final, baby. Yes! Thank fuck! The wait, we've all waited so fucking long. It just tastes and smells and feels so fucking great to be a Newcastle United fan after years and years of Charnley and his fucking Velcro shoes because the bastard couldn't fasten them. After a decade, a decade plus of fucking Mike Ashley, the man with the tightest wallet, tighter than a duck's arse, and as thick as a fucking bastard dictionary that bloke was. One of the worst owners ever. After a decade of that, you know, the new owners come along, and within 1 year, they've already tapped into the massive potential of Newcastle United and got us to our first cup final in ages. What, 2 decades worth? You know, the fucking stadium's been rebuilt. We've had umpteen different fucking prime ministers. We've had all of this in between that time. Finally, we have waited patiently. We have seen manager after manager appointed by the said Mr. fucking, Mr. Charnley, not prioritise the cup, you know, not take them seriously. Just look at basically anything from 4th bottom upwards. Well, basically 4th bottom. But, you know, these lot come in, the new ownership come in, they put things right, they put square pegs in square holes, round pegs in round holes, they engage, they tap into the fan base, they get everybody rolling in the same direction, and within a year, we're at our first cup final. And to be honest, the way that momentum and everything else, the stars aligning, the cup run that we've been on, how we're playing our football, the opposition, everything taken into account, I am certain, you know, back in the day, the last final against Manchester United, you were like hoping that we could do it. It wasn't a level of certainty or confidence or anything. It was just sort of, I hope we'll get this, we'll beat them. Now it's sort of, you know, other teams don't want to play us with the defence, with the records, with the, you know, the goalkeeper, with the flair players that we've got. They will be fearing us now. I'm sure that back in the day they respected the opposition, but they didn't have the fear that they've got now when it comes up to playing against Newcastle United with the players that we've got. It's a different situation. It's totally night and day, chalk and cheese, and I am pretty confident we have got a good chance of going down there and bringing that cup home. It's not a case, and Eddie Howe touched upon it on his after-match media duties. It's not a case of going down there making the numbers up, or it's a final, it's a day out for the fans, this, that and the other. Get the tickets in a minute. No, we need to win it. We're not in here just to make the numbers up or this, that and the other. We are here to win it. And despite it upsetting the likes of Jason Cundy and stuff like that, you know, all the fanny faces could just shut the fuck up. It would be absolutely massive. Gets the monkey off our back. We haven't won a domestic trophy in so many decades, so many years. So you know, it's been so painful. Certainly not in my lifetime. So it's massive for us. You know, they are coming off the back of some difficult fixtures over the next couple of weeks. We have certainly got it a little bit easier. Bruno now is going to be getting a nice little rest, isn't he? Courtesy of the red card. Unfortunate. But he will be primed and ready to go. We need to make sure and manage the squad and make sure that we've got a good chunk of our squad and team available. And I think if we do have that, then we give them more than a game. We bring that cup home, in my opinion. Just the feeling from the fans, the togetherness, everything going so well in our football club. I just can't see anything else in my head apart from a Newcastle United victory at that stadium and bringing that trophy back home. Like I say, monkey off the back, and then looking into it again, stepping it up all the time. A fantastic, exciting, future ahead for our football club. It's truly wonderful, and it's great watching all the other fans, like I say, your Jason Cundy's of the world, fucking crying, mid-table Chelsea, spending £500 million. It's great seeing all them, crying, getting upset, getting envious. Oh, we don't want to do business with them, and this, that, and the other. Long may it continue. Fuck the lot. Fuck the entire lot. All I am concentrating on, all I want, is for us to win this competition. And there's been debates around, would you prefer a top 4 position or a cup? Fuck me, you don't come into football as a supporter to go, I hope one day that we finish top 4. Oh, wouldn't that be great? You don't get a fucking trophy for finishing in the top 4. As much as Champions League would be fantastic, I would love to see us on the European stage again. It's something that I have seen, before. I enjoyed it before. Fantastic nights, fantastic events. It would be great for the football club. Again, it pushes the speed of the transformation up probably a notch or two as well. But I am in it to see us win a fucking cup. I am desperate for us to win a cup, and I am certain that we are going to win a cup, and with it probably European qualification as well. So yeah, if you're asking me about priorities, I'd probably say the cup first. To be honest, the way that I see the season going with the team that we've got, the manager that's in place, the ownership as well, everything that's going so well for us, I don't see why we can't aim for both. Why not say a top 4 in a cup? Why not say that? And for me, I think that is the aim. If we get then a cup and finish 5th or 6th, so be it. It's still been an absolutely fantastic season. We've played some great football, and as a football club, we'll have progressed on. We will have got better, and that is all that you can ask for. Ultimately, this isn't a Chelsea where if you're not fucking winning every game and you're not undefeated, we'll just sack the manager and we'll sack the manager again and sack the manager and we'll sack the manager. We'll sack a few more of them players and spend another £500 million. Yeah, this ain't Mickey Mouse. This ain't a fucking football manager version of reality, like some clubs seem to treat it and stuff like that. So I'm just buzzing. I'm absolutely fucking buzzing that we are in that final, and I'm convinced that we can win it. We can win it. We can defeat Manchester United. I just think that us as fans and us as a club and players will just want it more. It means more to us than it will to them. And I just think the atmosphere and everything else like that on the day will tip it into our favour. Whoever is the lucky 32,700-ish Newcastle United fans who go down there will sing their heart out. And I've had a look at the ticket and things today. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get a ticket. Hopefully you and many others get tickets. If I don't and others do, I'll be pleased for them. I know whoever goes down will be behind our team 1,000,000% and try and cheer the lads over over the line. But whoever goes down there, whoever is representing our football club from the fan base, great. It will be fantastic. It will be an occasion. It will be a spectacle like no other. It will be unique because it is the trophy, the first one. It's always the most difficult one to win, and arguably, look at the Manchester City thing, it's the most important. Whatever happens, it's the most important stepping stone in the right direction. And I can't wait then just to see the scenes back up on Tyneside when that trophy is brought back. Eddie Howe is on the on the edge, on the precipice of doing what Sir Bobby couldn't do, and even Kevin Keegan, King Kev couldn't do in bringing that trophy back, you know. And I think that puts him, that cements his legacy alongside the likes of Keegan and Robson, you know, and some of the other great managers and stuff that we've had. No doubt about it for me. Let me know what you think about that. If he wins the cup, does he become, you know, in amongst those type of legend? Is he clear? Are you already clamouring for the statue to be put outside for Eddie Howe, Tyndall and the rest of his coaches? Let me know about that one down below. But I just feel not like cocky confident, but just confident that we've got a good team and a good side. We can create problems for any, you know, team, any club up and down the land. We've got a great defence. We're capable of scoring. We've got players coming back, like some Isaac and stuff. We've got, just an amazing abundance of riches. Yes, we're a little bit threadbare here and there. Some of the players that have gone out, probably not ideal that have gone out, the likes of John Joe Shelby, but great business for the football club. 10 million quid for John Joe, with us certainly looking upwards and for ever better players all the time. That's great. It's great business in the big scheme of things and stuff, isn't it? But yeah, all eyes definitely focusing on this final. But we do have Premier League games between now and then. We'll have to rotate, be careful with the squad. We don't want to risk injuries, especially to the midfield area where we are. That's just a little bit light, aren't we? But we've got to keep the wins going. We've got to keep the good football going. And yeah, no doubt that even today, Eddie will have them back on with 1,000% laser focus, ready for West Ham and David Moyes coming up, because that is a winnable match. There's no doubt about it. And yeah, we've got to push in the league all the time at the same time. That's the juggling act we've got. But if you look at Manchester United's fixtures, they're a hell of a lot more difficult than what ours are. And they're playing nearly double the amount of games that we're playing as well. That could be a significant factor when it comes to the League Cup final, you know, in just a couple of weeks. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. Are you feeling confident? Do you think there may be a few changes here and there over the league games to give players opportunities to impress, to stake a claim for a place in the final? Certainly the likes of Isaac, Alan St Maximin, you know, they will want to come in, impress and say, look, I deserve a spot. We've also got Anthony Gordon's debut this weekend. He's not going to be involved obviously in the cup stuff, but again, him coming back in will free up a position. You know, might let Joe Linton drop back into the middle, that sort of thing. So yeah, you're looking forward to the Anthony Gordon debut this weekend. We will have a full preview for this weekend's game against West Ham. That'll be up on the page later in the week, of course, but I just thought I'd drop on and do a quick video about what has been a draining, hectic last couple of days. Barely slept, to be honest. The night after I got back, I think I got back in about 2 in the morning. I might have gone to sleep for about 5:30, up again at 7, and just literally just emotionally drained. What an evening at St James's Park. We were singing our hearts out for the lads all the way through, shouting, screaming, jumping up and down, you know, you name it. It was special. It just you know, takes out the end. We've got to get ready again for the weekend, because like I say, West Ham are no mugs. Despite an indifferent season this season, they've got some great players, so we need to support the lads, push the lads to keep getting these 3 points in the interim until we get through to this final and then back onto the cup. So yeah, a full preview coming out for that later in the week. But Newcastle United are in the League Cup final against Manchester United, and who better to beat than Manchester United in a repeat of our last major final, isn't it? So a chance of a little bit of revenge. Always nice getting one over Manchester United. And yeah, hopefully certain players who maybe become back available to Manchester United, they aren't involved in it as well. Disgusting today, that, I must admit. Don't really want to get into it all and stuff like that, but yeah, you know what I mean. Absolutely disgusting and vile. But that's their football club. But that's my thoughts on it anyway. Shouldn't be anywhere near a fucking football pitch ever again. So yeah, I'm not going to let focus on that too much. Looking at the black and white side of it. So yeah, let me know how you feel that the final's going to go. Are you excited? Tickets are going to be difficult to get hold of, I know, of course. But yeah, fingers crossed that everybody gets what they want. There's going to be a lot of disappointed people, but yeah, the irk should probably be more towards the people, the organisers, who gave each club 32,700 tickets when it's a 90,000 seater stadium. That's the flying ointment. That's the reason that I think people would feel aggrieved and not anything else. It's been difficult for the club, but yeah, fingers crossed everybody gets what they want. Touch wood. Right, so I will leave you there, and in the meantime, please subscribe to Magpie 24/7. Take care, keep it tuned. Eddie's League Cup Saudi Mags signing out. I'll speak to you later. Take care.